just got back from Monday, no, it's Tuesday, sorry. The day after this last recording, I'm going out to Ruth's birthday party, and I just came back from seeing the World Trade Center collapse. I got off the train, and I was about 100 feet away from it, and I was just watching it burn. It was burning, so I just thought that was an amazing thing to see, this huge structure, and it was just on fire. And these bigger pieces started falling off it. And next thing you know, you hear it start to crumble. And the whole top of the World Trade Center was kind of jerked down and was beginning to fall off the World Trade Center. So everybody started screaming, and just, there's a panic, there's a stampede like you'd see in a movie. And people were falling down and they were being trampled. And then I tripped over somebody also that already fell down. And then people started trampling me. At which point I was able to stumble up, and as soon as I stood up, this big cloud of dust came over me. And I couldn't see anything. Everything was black. I was thinking I was going to be buried in dust like in Pompeii. That's what was going through my mind for a moment. And then I felt, and it still hurts, my throat being filled up with just soot and dust or whatever was in the air, and my nose and my eyes. So I just thought, close my eyes. And then I pulled my shirt over my mouth to stop any more dust from getting in there, because I realized that's what was going on. Dust was going into my nose and my mouth. So after I did that, dust didn't settle, but the debris wasn't flying at anybody anymore. So I started to cough up the dust and spit it out. I tried to remain very, very calm. I was like, just not panic, keep your calm. There are people screaming. I remember somebody screaming, help me, help me, help me. Another person yelling, just remain calm, do not panic. And then there are other people just screaming. I don't even know what they were saying. So I tried to open my eyes once, and everything was still just too dusty, or maybe the dust was just in my eyes. So I closed my eyes again. And then somebody said, come this way, come that way, there's an opening here. So I looked around, and I opened my eyes again. And I looked around, and I did see that although there was still a lot of dust in the air, I was able to see around me. So someone's yelling, over here, there's something over here. So I walk in the general direction. See, I know the area, so I didn't think there was a door or anything over there. But I knew the door was on the other side of the street, but I just heard the people yelling from that side to come this way. It's a way out. So I decided that's the way I'm going to go. So I go, and it was the HSPC building. And I better answer this. Anyway, that was Jim. He was checking to see if I was okay. And yeah, I told him I'd call him back. So to finish the story before it's still fresh in my mind. So I didn't think that the HSBC building, there was no entrance there. I knew there was an entrance there because I walk that way every day. But apparently someone smashed a hole in the window. So there was this big hole in the HSBC building. Luckily, because I really couldn't see, I just sort of jumped through the hole. I didn't even realize what it was at first. And I'm lucky because there were pointed shards of glass and that I could have been really cut badly on. People were cut and hurt. I'm not exactly sure how. There's a lot of glass in the World Trade Center. There's a lot of glass from flying. I'm just lucky I didn't get hit by any. I saw people, they had gashes in them. There was one person behind me. They were saying he was badly hurt. The person behind me was really badly hurt. He was bleeding. I couldn't even turn around and look at him. Everybody was really shooken up. There was dust everywhere, even inside the bank. The security guards and cops were praying. Well, a cop was praying, saying that, she's going to quit her job and go to church tomorrow. And eventually, we found a water bottle. We started cleaning ourselves off, cleaning our eyes off, getting the dust out of our ears, everything. And eventually they told us, come this. They routed me to the back of the bank. They said that it was clear to move and they were starting evacuation procedures. So there was a cop, and she did a good job. Miss Carla. It's nice to know people care about me, you know. Come on, check out, make sure I'm alright. Anyway, so the cop was helpful, and she opened the back door. Actually, she didn't open the back door. The back door was locked, so there was a piece of glass. It was shattered, but she was able to hold it up, and we all kind of got out that way. And so then we started going down the street, and it just looked like, you know, something out of a movie. Everybody's evacuated. People have masks over their face because there's still tons of dust in the air. I walked by my building, the Chase Manhattan building, and it was evacuated already. And there was just dust and debris everywhere. Like the nice tables that they have out in the patio were just blown down by the explosion, the crash, whatever you consider it. So they kept on evacuating us. I was just walking. I wasn't even positive where I was going. Getting dust in my eyes. I wasn't even sure where I was going. So eventually the cops started telling us to run. Well, told me to run, and I guess other people would run too. And it said, if I'm telling you to run, there's a reason. And I saw more